Hello everyone, Joshua Myers here, and welcome back to another Bloodmoon News video. So this is a bit of news that not a lot of people have covered. No news articles, nothing like that. I've only seen a few YouTube channels cover this, and that's the fact that Danielle Harris, Jamie Lloyd from Halloween 4 and 5, as well as Annie Brackett from Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2, has been very vocal lately on Twitter about wanting to come back to portray Jamie Lloyd in another Halloween movie. In fact, let me just get my laptop real quick so I can read to you what she had to say. Okay, I'm back, everybody. So here's what she said on Twitter, and she's mainly talking about the sequel to Halloween 2018. This was posted July 6, 2019. And she said, "I can't believe they're making another Halloween. Maybe one day they'll bring me back as Jamie. I think we should start a petition. Who wants to?" Then she went on to say, "Yeah, I know I did hear a rumor that one of her daughters was Jamie in the 2018 script. I never saw it, but I've been told a few times about it. Anyone else hear this?" And it is... Now, I haven't read the original Halloween 2018 script. Like, I haven't read it myself either. But that's what I've been hearing too, and... I mean, it would have been cool. It would have been cool if they got her in as a character named Jamie, who would have been another daughter of Laurie Strode, next to Karen. That would have been kind of awesome, but fortunately it didn't work like that. And here's what I think about all this. I personally think that, although I think definitely they should give Danielle Harris another chance in a Halloween movie, since the last two in her trilogy were not good, especially as far as how they treated the character. With Danielle Harris in Halloween 5 being a mute throughout most of the movie in that, and I thought she did portray a mute pretty well, and what she had to do was pretty good. You know, she handled that well. And then just all the debacle with Halloween 6 and just all that stuff was really sucky. I, however, I didn't hate J.C. Brandy in the role of Jamie Lloyd. I didn't. I just hate the movie she had to be in. I mean, and knowing that, Danielle Harris have stated that her and J.C. Brandy are close. And there's been times after filming Halloween 6 that J.C. Brandy's like, do you know the kind of shit I've been do you know how many people have shit on me? And what kind of shit I had to go through? Just because I took your part? I will say, guys, that's not cool. Sometimes this stuff in Hollywood happens. It sucks, but it happens. So, I mean, like I said, I would love for them to give another proper shot of Danielle Harris as the character of Jamie Lloyd in a new Halloween film up on the big screen. That'd be awesome. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think, honestly, I think her time has passed. Honestly, she's, like, it's been like 40 years, give or take, or so, since Halloween 4 and Halloween 5. It's like, and honestly, it's like, knowing that she's now in her late, like, she's now in her early 40s, she now has a kid, and all of that stuff, I just, like, I get it, she wants to be back. I love her enthusiasm for that. I love it. But I really don't know where you could, now with how Halloween 2018 turned out, I don't know where you could really fit Danielle Harris as the character of Jamie in the Halloween movie, except for one thing I heard. This was the idea given by a certain channel that I'm subscribed to. I forgot which one said this, but the fact that they said so there was a channel that I'm subscribed to, which I'll give a shout out here, The Real James Scrim. I'll put his link down below. Go subscribe to him. He mentioned an idea of, like, this is the only thing he could really see how they could utilize Danielle Harris as the character of Jamie in Halloween 2020. And that's, by having her be a news reporter, with the same name as the character Jamie Lloyd, she just won't be that Jamie Lloyd we, grown to love. And, like, for example, after Michael, wreaks havoc in that, maybe at the end of the movie, it could be like, kind of like at the end of Halloween 2, the original, where there's a news coverage of the events, and, like, just covering the news. And maybe there could be a scene where Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis, walks by, looks at her, she looks back, and they smile, and it's like, then they move on, and it's like, that's the only way I agree. Like, I agree, that's the only way I could see them adding Danielle Harris as a character by the name of Jamie Lloyd, as a character by the name of Jamie Lloyd, in the Halloween 2018 sequel. That's the only way I could see it working without really damaging the script. So, and honestly, it's like, I get she wants to do this. I get it. But I'm like, I think her time has passed, and I've seen her tweet about stuff like this before, talked about it, and really hitting hard with it, which I love her enthusiasm for it. I love the fact that she loves portraying that character, but it's starting to come off as almost desperate. Like, she's coming off as desperate with this, and I just don't think that's a good image. I don't. Like, it's like, you know what, just, unless if you hear something from Blumhouse and they say, hey, we would like to bring you up in a Halloween movie, maybe not the character you're wanting, but we'll pay homage with this character. Like, we're going to do a character that will pay homage to the Jamie Lloyd character, and if they do that, that's great. But if they don't, then I guess, just get over it. I know everybody loves the character of Jamie Lloyd. I really do too. I would love to see her back in the franchise in some shape or form, but I just really don't see it happening. I really don't. Now, what she could do, because recently there was a fan film called, it was a Friday 13th fan film called Never Hike Alone, and they brought back Tom Matthews as, Tommy Jarvis at the end of the movie. Which, if you guys don't know, he was Tommy Jarvis in Friday 13th Part 6. And I'm like, that was awesome. So, maybe Danielle Harris here, like, maybe she should look into that. Maybe appearing in a fan film as the character of Jamie Lloyd, and will still be the same Jamie Lloyd that we once knew and grew to love. Maybe she could do that. In fact, with my Halloween fan films and that, I did thought of ideas as far as how I could fit the character of Jamie Lloyd in my upcoming Halloween fan film, which would be a sequel to Halloween Resurrection and connect all of the films except for maybe Halloween 2018. That one would be a little bit difficult, but yeah, and I have thought of the idea of how to bring her character into the story, even though her character is dead now. So, I mean, hey, if you, like, I'm still here, so it's like, if she wants to, then she could just message me. So, we'll talk about it. So that's it for right now, folks. What do you guys think of this? Would you love to see Danielle Harris in the role of Jamie Lloyd, or as a character in the same, or as a character paying homage to Jamie Lloyd? Or would you think she would probably have a better shot to portray that character again in a fan film? Or do you think she should just get over it and just put that character to rest? And also make sure to click that like button if you're new to the channel. Also make sure to click like and share this video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm right now at 150 free subscribers, and I can't say how much I thank you guys for all this. Like, I honestly never thought, with bringing up my channel like 2 years ago, now it's almost 3 years, that I would get that much. In fact, I had several channels before this one. I think I started a channel like even when YouTube started popping up for the first time, so yeah, and none of those channels has become as successful as this one. So I thank you guys, and I'm trying to do what I could to make sure you guys have really good content. As you can tell, I've been doing other stuff like movie reviews, news videos like this, trailer reactions, just all sorts of stuff. And with my movie reviews and stuff like that, bring some of my friends in to be in them. Like you've seen Amanda. She's a really good person, and we work really well together. So I hope you like seeing her in my videos. Also coming up soon, I'm having free reviews that me and my friend Abe did. And I hope you really like him in my videos. Also, me and my friend Che might be watching tomorrow the newest Transformers film, Bumblebee, and we may review that. So you'll get to see Che in one of my reviews as well. So yeah, I just really hope you guys really love what I'm doing. Yeah, and I just would love to give you more content and improve my content too, like I would. So yeah, thank you guys so much for this. Anyway, thank you guys. As always, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.